Somebody left behind a woman, it looks like. They probably promised this person that they were going to stay and work on things and then ended up leaving anyway. They probably lied about staying and working on things. Let me get some clarifiers. Tell me about the Three of Coins for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Four of Swords. You have the Ten of Swords at the bottom of the deck. So there was definitely a betrayal here. And it looks like it was to the woman. It could be vice versa. I'm just going to read the genders that are on the cards. The woman had a choice to make. And it looks like she did make a choice. Because this person made it seem like he was going to stay and work on things, but this knight is going the other direction. Tell me about the Page of Coins. Nine of Swords. The person who left probably left because of fears and anxiety. Tell me about the Six of Coins for Aries. This is probably a soulmate connection. Someone was still holding on, even though they knew that there was no wish fulfillment. Tell me about the Nine of Wands. Why is the Nine of Wands here? The Ace of Wands. I feel like the passion was too much for this person, for the one who left. Because this is still a male in this card. The woman was the one who was holding on. And the man is the one that left. He gave up because the passion was just too much. Tell me about the Ace of Swords for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. You have the Hermit reversed. So this person, you got the Sun at the bottom of the deck. So maybe they didn't lie, they're just not getting the clarity. They're not soul searching. But with the Sun at the bottom of the deck, something's about to be illuminated. Maybe once this person leaves. Tell me about the Five of Cups. And they're both female cards. The Queen of Pentacles, the Page of Pentacles. So she was ready to commit. She was probably working hard on the relationship. She could be working hard at work because this Queen of Pentacles is climbing a ladder. And in the Page of Pentacles, she's putting coins into her purse. Knight of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with an earth sign here. Whether that's the female or the male, because they're both coming up as coins. The woman's coming up as the Queen of Coins. The male's coming up as the Knight of Coins. And they both have the Page of Coins. So they're both working towards stability. They're both working towards, material gains. But it looks like this knight, the knight could be fearing that maybe he didn't have enough to offer the queen. And that could be true with him coming in as the knight and her as the queen. Because the queen doesn't pair up with a knight. The queen pairs up with a king. So maybe this person left because he felt like he wasn't where he needed to be for her. He didn't feel like he was enough for her. Tell me about the Queen of Pentacles. You have the Six of Swords. She's trying to create a different life for herself. She's trying to, get stability back in her life. She's trying to leave behind any drama, any regrets. And it looks like some of the swords in this card are stabbed in some skeletons' backs. So maybe she's leaving behind betrayal. Tell me about the Two of Swords. Why is the Two of Swords here? She knows the truth. She knows that this person is a soulmate. But he's the one that's clouded, I feel like. He's the one that doesn't realize the connection yet. Or maybe he does realize the connection, but he doesn't understand the purpose yet. Tell me about the Hermit. He's self-sabotaging by not working together with her on this. He feels like he needs to build up the stability on his own. But you have the Seven of Swords reversed and the Three of Pentacles reversed. So he's not soul-searching to find clarity. He's self-sabotaging by not working together with her. Or this could be that he's feeling guilty for not working together with her. Not for her working together with her. He's feeling guilty for not being what she needed him to be. But I don't feel like she really cared. Because she's the Queen of Pentacles. She could take care of herself. Tell me about the Ace of Wands. Two of Cups reversed. So the passion was too much. And now they're separated. Tell me about the Knight of Coins. Three of Swords. He's feeling stabbed in the back too. He's heartbroken over this too, but I don't know why. If he's feeling heartbroken, I don't know why he would have left her. There are 3 threes here, but I don't feel like this was a third party thing. I mean, the Seven of Swords is here, but it's reversed. And I see the Seven of Swords reversed as either self-sabotaging or feeling guilty. Tell me about the Three of Swords. You have the Hanged Man reversed, King of Wands reversed, Three of Wands reversed. Well, maybe there was a third party, and that's why this person is feeling guilty. Maybe that's why he left her, because he felt like he needed to come in as a king in order to make up for whatever behavior he did to betray her. Or or he didn't feel the love for her anymore, maybe. But there is love here. Oops, there is love here. But I don't know. I feel like maybe both of them aren't focusing on the love. There are a lot of coins here, so maybe they're both focusing on their money right now. And there's a little bit of wands here, so maybe it was passion that drove them together, but there wasn't much love. I don't know. Let's see. Tell me about the Four of Swords. Tell me about the Four of Swords. With the Moon. So, whoever left who probably needed to heal. There was things about themselves that they didn't like seeing. Because I can see her reflection in the water. Right there. And then with the Four of Swords, this is, taking time to heal. Rejuvenating. So whoever left who here, they just need time to heal. They want to work on themselves. They want to be able to be happy with what they see in the mirror. So let me get you some final advice. I feel like both parties feel like there isn't any love. Because they're focusing on the wrong things. And I don't want to say the wrong things, but they're focusing on something other than love. And because they're focusing on something other than love, they feel like there is no love. But there is, because you have the Ace of Cups at the bottom of the deck. Final advice for Aries. You have the Anchor. Steadiness, stillness, security. So both work. I feel like your final advice right now is continue to take time to heal and work on your reflection and get yourself to a stable, secure point. And then if you both feel like you want to make this work, then at that point you can slowly start trying to make this work. But until both of you are steady and secure on your own, this isn't going to work because you're both focusing on things other than the love. And in order for this to work, there has to be more love. So something has definitely been I feel like the sun has to do with some kind of enlightenment. Like someone brought something to your attention. I don't think it was the lover that told you. I feel like somebody else told you about this, and now you're having to heal over this. You have the Four of Swords and the Three of Swords here. And with the Four of Cups, I feel like you are feeling like this is a missed opportunity now. Like, kind of like, how could you do this? We could have been great together. We could have built a great life for us with the Ten of Coins. This is probably someone that you saw as long term and not just to fill the void, I guess. This was somebody that you had deep feelings for. So let me clarify these for you. Let's start with the Ace of Swords. Oops. Why is the Ace of Swords here for Aries? So you have the Hanging Man, Nine of Pentacles, Knight of Coins. Oh, Nine of Coins, Knight of Coins, which would be Pentacles, but Eight of Cups. I feel like somebody was telling you, like, giving you false hope, false promises, telling you that they did want this 10 of coins with you, telling you that they wanted to build a stable life with you, but they were pretending to be single when you two weren't together. They went on some passionate adventures when you were busy at work or when you were, off with your friends. This person definitely had like almost like a double life. Tell me about the Lovers. That's too many. Why is the Lovers here for Aries? The King of Cups reversed. So this person was probably lying to you about their feelings, probably telling you that they cared about you, that they had deep emotional feelings for you, but if they really did, then why were they off seeking adventures from other people? Or this could be someone who was afraid to open up to you and felt like things were getting too close, so decided to, go off on new adventures with other people. It doesn't necessarily mean that they cheated on you. It's just they chose somebody else in the end. Either way, you two aren't together. I don't see that at all. There's heartbreak and separation. There's healing, and there's a missed opportunity here. So either this person was lying to you about their feelings, or, felt like things were getting a little too close and decided to start over with somebody new because they didn't want to have to open up. Tell me about the Page of Cups for Aries. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Why is the Page of Cups here? Clarify the Page of Cups. Seven of Swords and the Seven of Cups and the Ace of Swords. So this person definitely had options, and the truth is coming out. Truth is most definitely coming out now. And I really don't feel like it's this person who told you. I feel like you had to find out from somebody else, which makes it even worse. At least if this person was somewhat honest with you, make you at least feel like they gave a damn about your feelings. Let me see if I can pull this up. But, I mean, they didn't. You had to find out from somebody else. Tell me about the Ten of Coins. This is Ten of Coins here for Aries. Clarify the Ten of Coins. Five of Cups. So this is definitely the life that you thought you would have with this person, and now it's gone. This is regret. Or this could be, if this happened a while ago, this could be the other person's energy where they're starting to regret what they gave up because they made a wrong choice. They're starting to discover that they made the wrong choice. I do feel like this is somewhat fresh, though. And if that's the case, then right now you're sitting there in the Five of Cups energy, like, I gave you possibly a family, I gave you children, I gave you stability, I gave you a home, and you were able to just leave like that. Like, did I ever mean anything to you at any point in our relationship? That's almost what it feels like. You have justice at the bottom of the deck, so wanting to balance things out, or wanting your justice, wanting this person to get exactly what they deserve. Because how could they do this to you? Tell me about the Four of Swords. Clarify the Four of Swords. Three of Swords. So yeah, this is definitely healing over a heartbreak. Or it's just time for you to rest after this. You have Four of Wands at the bottom of the deck. So either this is saying you need to find your stability on your own, or this is saying the next person that comes in for you will be marriage material. You will get what you deserve out of this as well. The other person will get what they deserve. They'll get their karma, but you will also get your karma. You will get your happy ending. It just more than likely won't be with this person. So let me get you some final advice. See where you should be. Underneath that was the Chariot. So this person, I do believe that there is the next person that comes in for you could be a nice, stable relationship for you, like the relationship you thought you had with this person. So let's see where you should be directing your energy for the next week. Could be why you have the Four of Swords here. They're like trying to prepare you for stability, for the relationship that you wanted, the treatment that you deserved. So best advice for Aries for April 10th through the 17th, 2018. So you have 13. This one is, at the bottom of the deck, you have closing doors to the past. This card is, like, she's preparing, like, each string is important, and it's, like, going to create, the quilt that she's trying to weave, and each string has its, meaning in life. I'll read directly out of the book if I'm not making any sense, because I don't think I am. Alright, so productivity, control, organization. Take your needle, my child, and work at your pattern. It will come out a rose by and by. Life is like that, one stitch at a time, taken patiently, and the pattern will come out all right, like the embroidery. This card considers the gathering of separate elements, people, and or ideas from everyday nuances of family dynamics to the managing of a corporate team. This Victorian seamstress manipulates various components as threads of color. With skillful hands, she arranges them, taking into consideration the distinct and individual qualities that each may possess. She coaxes the best from each and orchestrates their ultimate working together as a whole. Giving each strand order, position, and purpose, she blends them into a rainbow of unity. Its beauty is a metaphor of accomplishment surpassing that of its original separate parts. Be wary of over-controlling, micromanaging, or getting lost in the details. Allow each participant to contribute fully and not be undermined by one person's overall position. So this is saying to me two different things here. First thing, I feel like the last sentence was kind of really sticking out to me. It is an Aries quality to micromanage, to want to control something to the point where you forget about the grand scheme, like the overall product that you're trying to reach. So you are kind of getting lost in the details right now with this person that you're sulking over. I don't want to say sulking, because that just sounds like you're not, like you shouldn't be. But when you kind of take a step back and look at this as a whole, this will be a blessing in disguise once this new person comes in, who is on his way in with the Chariot. He's coming in hot. He or she, I should say. But you're kind of getting lost in the fact that you lost this love right now. You're, with this Four of Cups, you're really dwelling on that missed opportunity there, when you have something better on its way. What this is also saying to me, though, is that this lady here is spirit. This is the universe putting together what is next for you right now. Whatever happened with this relationship was an important part of your lesson that you needed to learn in order to be ready for whoever's on their way in for you. So it's being put together for you. Try not to get lost in the details, though. Try to look at things as a whole rather than, focusing too much on this one small role that this person played in your life.